Baby Yoda. He has quickly become the world's most probably recognizable character. Like, I know people who don't watch Star Wars, who have never seen a Star Wars movie ever, and they know Baby Yoda. He has taken over the world in popularity, and everyone loves him, and it's hard to hate this kid. But by bringing him in, when I initially watched The Mandalorian, I was really surprised when I saw that the asset, if you will, was a child from Yoda's species. And by bringing him in as this species, it brings a lot of questions into the universe. Of course, we have the questions as if we don't know Yoda's species. We don't know his name. We don't know the name of the species. We don't know where they come from. Are there more than just Yaddle and Yoda? If it's not, is it an offspring of one of them or both of them? It also brings in questions that, is every member of Yoda's species force sensitive? Are they naturally force sensitive? Are they a species of the Force? Because I don't think, the child hasn't had any Force training, but he uses the Force, and he does it better than some of the Jedi in the prequel era. So my question is, are they all naturally gifted in the Force, and are they really highly gifted? Or is it just a person-by-person basis, or individual-by-individual basis? Another question that Baby Yoda brings up is, what happens to him? So obviously, The Mandalorian takes place after Return of the Jedi and between The Force Awakens. So, we don't know for sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't know if he is alive by the time of the sequel trilogy. So does he die? Does he get killed? Does he just disappear? Because you would think that if Luke went out searching for Force-sensitive individuals, that he would have eventually been drawn to the child. Right? You would think that, especially seeing as how powerful the child seems to be. And if the child is a offspring or a descendant of Yoda, wouldn't you think Yoda would tell Luke? Like, hey, Luke, I had a son, I had a kid, and he is really Force sensitive. You should go and train him and take him to your temple. It's just something that I thought of, and I thought it would be something that should be addressed. There's also a lot of theories of what happens to Baby Yoda by the time of the sequel trilogy. One of the ongoing theories, which I don't like that much, is that Luke did find the child and he brought him to his new temple, and then he eventually got killed by Kylo when he turned and, burnt the temple down. That is a really dark theory, and I hope that's not what happens. Especially if this is, like we said, one of the last remaining survivors of this species. But it just adds to the confusion of we don't really know what happens to him. And I would really prefer if he wasn't around during the sequel trilogy, because it would just add to the question, why didn't you just go and ask him for help? So I hope that somehow, some way, he is out of the picture by this time of the sequel trilogy. Now, let me know what you guys think about this. Am I just being a delusional fan? Or are my concerns actually valid? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, may the Force be with you.